Well, whatever. We're talking over the soak now. I, I, I can't share the virtual camera with you, so I have to. I'm gonna leave the chat and come back to the chat again. What's that? That's just.
All right.
Yeah, it's not letting me do that. Okay. Oh no, wait. That's the audio. Never mind. Here we go.
I see it.
Okay. This is like a real lawyer case, bro.
This is real. This is very real.
Okay, this I'm now. Damn. I don't know what this is happening here. Okay, can you move your head just about where you're going to be when you're talking, just so I can line up your...
Sure.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
So I'll probably be right about here.
Okay. I know it's not green screen, though, so, like, I don't know, whatever.
Just give me a boxy head, it'd be funny.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that people are hearing this. You guys are hearing... You guys are not supposed to be seeing anything yet. We're just doing... I'm just doing, like... I'm just setting up fill in here. And let me move you... Because I got to do this video chat thing. And now... Okay, that looks better. Now I just need to get... Oh, wait. Now I just need to get the second angle for Phil. Okay. So...
I'll jump up there.
I want to play music while you guys wait. And here is a special song created by one and only me and Phil and Patch Sante. No, not that song.
They should be back by now. I'm sure they're okay. Maybe we should get the captain, see what he has to say. I don't think that's necessary. I'm sure they're fine. There's no need to worry. I heard my name, what's going on? Oh my, look at the time. They should be back by now, friend. Radio out. I'm getting nothing, they could be too deep down. Oh my God, we need to help them out. We have come to rescue. Oh, we have come to rescue. Oh, we have come to rescue. Oh, we have come to
Check
rescue.
Audio, audio.
have come to rescue you. And now, the cold open. Oh. Hello? Why am I not animating? Hello? This is breaking news, Asbestos Albatross live on the scene with the trial of Weber. Wah! I'm hiding in the bushes. And you notice here we have our prosecution approaching the steps of the courthouse.
Hello.
Hello? Am I speaking with Meisner of Meisner and Miser?
Yes, my name is Phil Meisner of Meisner and Meisner Law. If you want to win your case, come to us. We'll win your case.
Meisner and Meisner, Legal Services. Anyway, so, my dear, lawyer man, I just have a few questions for you, if you could be so kind to, answer them before the proceedings of the case today.
Okay, I've got a little bit of time. There was a traffic jam, so it seems to be holding up the court. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, there was a little bit, a little delays in starting, but what can we do? It's the government bureaucracy. Okay, what government is this? Well, I don't know, but, my first question, what do you hope to accomplish in this trial?
Thank you for asking. Look, we are seeking justice for the damage caused to the live stream and the live stream communities.
Oh, wow, that's pretty serious. This is a pretty high profile case. How quickly do you think we can, reach a verdict?
I'm pretty confident to say that we're looking at a simple open and shut case here. The prosecution, on behalf of Total Insanity LLC and Freakout Studios Incorporated, we are confident to say that we can provide enough evidence to convict quickly.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now, where am I here? I like to plop around. Now, I have to say, you speak very well in these questions, but, you, the prosecution, you have your work cut out for you still. What happens if the verdict is not in your favor?
I'll say this. Failure is absolutely not an option. However, should it be the case that we do not see the verdict go our way, we may see a destroying of the show and the future of the show.
What?
So with so much at stake, you must understand we have every motivation to do what is necessary to see justice brought down on any and all offending parties.
What's going on over here?
Leo.
Oh, well, thank you for answering my questions. You can proceed if you have no more statements, or we can stay in chat. I don't know, man. Just do whatever you want. Leo's coming.
That's all I need. I need to get set up. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for answering my questions. Justice Albatross, hello. I'm public defender Gary Newman. I don't know who Leo is showrunner of Total Insanity. I am here with my client Weber. Where are you? I'm here with my client Weber. I won't hold you up. The case has already been delayed enough. I'm just gonna head back in, I think, to the courthouse, and you can I guess hide back in those bushes. Okay. See you later, guy. Weber, come on. Well, you have it here, everybody. It's the case of this decade. Now, I'm gonna go back in these bushes for later, and let's get to the show. Let's get to the show.
Come with us into another world, on another plane, another dimension. Follow me into total insanity.
Oh wait. Maybe this here is better without my body. What if I just do this and then you can see my actual Well, we can stand up, we can move around with our bodies like this. Whatever. Now. Weber. I just want you to not, don't say too much, Weber. Just, you don't want to say anything too incriminating. Just like, let me do a lot of the talking. Of course, answer the questions honestly. I know you're innocent, and so that's the best thing we can have. At least I think I know you're innocent. Anyway. Okay. Look at Phil over there. Oh, yeah, so now we're standing here. Well, we're going to be in different places in each shot. You're not supposed to be there, that guy. Now, okay, I guess we await the judge, right? How are you doing today, my dear prosecutor?
I'm feeling okay today. A little sleepy, to be honest with you. Just took a quick recess of a nap earlier, and just a little bit of a lawyer attorney humor there.
Well,
But otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. How have you been?
I'm doing the best I can do, but just basically, get ready to be taken down today in the court. So.
Oh, really? Well, I mean,
I have a bit of a cold. I'm trying to be intimidating, but it's not quite working out.
Listen, I know that your client there knows how to ball, but this is a different type of court, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Nice joke there, I have to say. Nice joke. Okay. Well,
Everyone could please settle down. The judge is about to enter.
Okay.
I guess we'll go over here for now, back to our seats, as we should have done. Okay.
Yep.
Now, okay. Where's the effing judge? Where's the
freaking... Don't... Did I hear you calling me an effing judge? You better show respect, young man.
Welcome to the courtroom, Your Honor.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Al.
Oh, I guess we should rise again. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. I will take my place at the bench. I'm not... I have this thing covering up my system. I'm not this fat. Okay. Now, to begin the case today, there's a lot we have to get going. Let's get some music here to get it a little more exciting. Now, in my courtroom, we run things my style. Oh wait, let's get those guys out of the shot. Okay, you guys can sit. Okay.
Thank you.
To get started here, I do want to go over some basic details of the case for those of you that may not be as familiar with all of the proceedings happening on the show. So first, I would like to set the stage. This is Total Insanity versus Weber. Weber is being tried for the attempted sabotage of the Total Insanity live stream. Some of the charges may include breaking and entering, destruction of property, treason against the show, and general tomfoolery. Sentencing may include fines, community service, and imprisonment. The death penalty is off the table. Now, you chat, you are the jury. You do not have to all, when it comes time to deliberate, you do not have to all agree like a real jury. You will vote. It's understood.
Yes, I understand so far.
Me too.
Okay, now, to continue on, I must add that, you know what? This music's too distracting. Let's get some simpler music. Okay.
And might I add, Judge, that this is very good music.
Whoa, Phil's not in that shot. Wait. What am I doing? Okay. Thank you, Phil. I believe, now. Where was I? So many documents, so many... Hey, I just learned how to become a lawyer from watching Liar Liar. And that's my main preparation right now. Okay, so before we get to the prosecution, I do want to go over the events in a very basic way. On Total Insanity, Episode 72, The Rival Stream, May 26, 2026. At approximately 8:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Weber was found by Nathaniel Superfly live on Total Insanity inside of the Freakout Communications facility amongst loose cables and hardware that had been tampered with, causing transmissions malfunctions that presumably allowed the rival stream to override Total Insanity's main broadcast feed. Weber? Well, I guess, wait, do I say who pleads not guilty, or do they say who pleads? Weber's pleading not guilty. We'll get to his story later, and we have evidence and witnesses available that the prosecution and defense are both aware of. So without further ado, of course, chat, if you have any questions, feel free to put those in there at any time. But I'd say, let's get to the case. So I guess we should start with the prosecution, shall we?
Ready for opening statements? Yes.
Oh yes, opening statements. Thank you for yes telling me this. I forgot you guys would both make opening statements. Then we will get to the good deeds.
Or go ahead and stand up to the other camera.
Okay.
And feel free to make adjustments to the camera as I go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am an attorney at law. We are here in this courtroom today, and we will be trying the very real case that will determine the outcome of one man's fate. But do we really know? Do we really even want to be here? Honestly, sure, this is what I do for a living, but I'd much rather be at home relaxing with you or among you. I'm sure that's how you all feel. In fact, I plan on relaxing right after this job is done. And what would we love what would all of us love more than to be watching Total Insanity Live Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. right here at youtube.com/@LeoZiva, which is what you are doing right now.
What is happening?
Now, I'm sure you've all heard of it, of course, seeing as how you're aware of what's going on. Unfortunately, actions taken during this show only a couple weeks ago on May 26th, which disrupted this leisure time for all of us. Therefore, it is the goal of our team to prove why we should punish any and all offenders for their wrongdoing. And in doing so, we can all witness the American justice system get one right. Thank you for all being here today. Thus concludes my opening statement.
Thank you for... Oh, that just messed everything up. Okay. I can't mess with this shot. Thank you for your opening statement and for being moved around while it was happening. We will now go to the defense. Thank you.
Thank you. My client Weber, we all know this case somewhat seems somewhat self-explanatory on first observation. Well, I have to say, I believe this was simply a case of my client being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Weber is a long-standing member and associate of Leo Ziva and Total Insanity, and I believe that he is unfairly incriminated in this case, and will set out to prove his innocence. And thank you for your time. That's all I have for my opening statement. I want to get to all the good details when we get to that.
Thank you for your opening statements. Why are you there? Get out of my court area. You're already getting testy with me. Don't make me bang my gavel. Okay.
Were you just trying to get his quick oats up there?
Oh, those oats. Those will be used to swear the witnesses in. Isn't that going to be fun? Under oats. Okay.
Now. I guess. Oh, I'm not running this. Al, you're running this. Let us know what happens next.
Well, prosecution, are you ready to begin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay, please. Whenever you're ready. I don't know if you want to give it. If you want to talk. If you're going to call witnesses. I don't really know. Like, just do whatever you want. And people can object, and I'll overrule or sustain stuff. All that good
Precisely.
lawyer stuff.
Yes, sir. Should I get up the other angle? Because that was what I was planning on doing. But,
Yes, we can. Do we want the special still shot angle? Is this what
Yeah,
what you
perfect.
desire? As set up now, we can't do live green screen, but it will destroy the other shot.
I guess you could just maybe crop it or something. I don't know.
When I crop this one, it crops all of them the same, ruins all of the shots.
Oh,
But I believe I can do something special here.
I was trying to do a shot where I opened up a briefcase, but it didn't seem to work. Anyways,
Perhaps
okay.
I can make it work.
This is my briefcase. Let me just go ahead and call my first witness to the stand. I would like to swear in Flat Chicken.
Okay, Flat Chicken. It is your time to come up to the witness stand. I will not try to be quick. Flat Chicken.
Flat chicken. I'm coming in. Huh? Flat chicken. How do we do the swearing in?
Yeah, what is the procedure exactly?
I think I'll just swear in everybody at one time, so we don't have to keep doing it over and over. So first, I'll take the oaths. Does every witness here that will be called plan to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? So help me, Quaker Oats man.
Flat chicken agrees. Can I?
Can I hear an amen from the rest of the crowd?
Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Now, I shall. You can begin your questioning.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hello, Flat Chicken. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Now, Flat Chicken, you are the leader of the rival stream known as Utter Depravity. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. That is true.
And how do you know of Total Insanity?
I once auditioned for a show called the Portal. It was a talent show, and this was done on Total Insanity.
Okay, and during the night of the rival stream, May 26th, did you and your co-hosts Comet Crab and High Heel hold resentment toward Leo, Phil, Al A, Al B, Skunk Ape, and or Nathaniel Superfly?
Yes. I have to say they threw us into when we didn't pass their judgment of the show. They threw us into a portal that they didn't even know where it went, causing us untold damages, harm, and pain. Do you understand?
We can strike that last part from the record. Let it reflect, yes, they held resentment. At this stage, Flat Chicken. Let the record reflect that there was an out-of-court settlement between the two rival streams, Utter Depravity and Total Insanity. However, at the time of the incident, you might have considered doing something perhaps necessary, let's say, to take down Total Insanity. Is that right?
Damn it. I can't get the video to work right. Damn, it's okay. Anyway,
Should I sit down?
flat chicken, what, do you answer that question? What was the question again, please?
The question was, at the time of the incident, despite the out-of-court settlement, was there an objection? I'm sorry. You might have considered doing something, anything necessary, would you say, to take down Total Insanity?
What do you mean by anything necessary?
Maybe you should describe your feelings.
What I can say is, I was
Perhaps along the lines of sabotage.
We
or-
made the rival stream. We made our things clear. We made it clear the rival stream. We wanted to take down the show. I think that's clear for everybody. But okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Might you have taken any steps necessary to successfully take down Total Insanity?
I have taken steps to take them down, and I guess objection, Your Honor. He's making presuming on objection.
Objection overruled, you fool.
All right, why don't you let me handle this, Gary? Well, okay. Flat Chicken, how were you able to gain access to the Total Insanity feed on the night in question?
We don't truly understand. We
May I remind you that you are under oaths?
Well, we didn't really know how the portal technology worked or was getting the streaming. That's evidenced in the video clip of the show, but I have to say, we did hire, we sent out a call of hiring people to try to help us, but yeah, okay.
So, you don't have much experience with this esoteric portal technology.
That is correct. We do not have that. I really don't know. There's a lot of mysterious things that were going on with and without the portal. I mean, Skunk Ape can tell you about that.
So you directly do not know the extent of its power or necessarily how to work it fully.
That would be correct. That would be correct.
Meaning, there's a possibility that the technology you used wasn't sufficient to access the stream by itself. And perhaps you needed external means.
I believe I can't answer that question with 100% certainty because I don't understand the full. Like maybe there was a way, but we did seek external means. Yes.
Okay. Have you ever had direct contact with Weber?
I have personally had no direct contact with Weber.
Okay. Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Flat Chicken, get the hell out of here.
Okay. Wait, what? Huh? What? Yeah. No. Oh, flat chicken. Who, ah, ah.
Now, Phil, should I call you Phil? Or should I call you Mr. Meisner? Mr. Meisner, who will be calling next?
Phil will just work fine for me. Maybe Mr. Meisner.
Okay.
Just to keep things above board here. My next witness, I call him Nathaniel Superfly.
Oh, it's a fancy Nathaniel Superfly. Okay, let's get a moment for Nathaniel Superfly to manifest here. And
I believe I have all the subpoenas and the paperwork in order. Just if you just check the docket, I know that I got these in on time, so you should have Nathaniel Superfly coming in to do.
Coming in extremely soon.
Yo,
Okay.
what's up? Is Nathaniel Superfly here?
Hello, Nathaniel. Thank you for being here
What the
today.
hell are these oats doing over here? Get these oats out.
Oh, were you not here when we?
No, I was here. I was sitting.
swore
Like,
everyone-
if you go to the other shot, you could see I was sitting in the back there. Just get these. I don't want to see
That's
these
right.
oats.
Okay.
Okay, sorry if I'm rude. I just don't
You
want to see the oats. They distract
You
me.
just don't want it. I see. No problem at all. Let's just take the stress off today here. Okay, Nathaniel,
Yeah.
you are the lead security supervisor for Total Insanity Stream, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Now,
These
how
guys
is
have no
it-
idea what they're. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
Well, in your words, how do you describe the possibility that a rival stream of very little security, utter depravity, that is, was able to gain access to the show's feed on the night in question?
Well, it's no secret that Total Insanity has had problems over the years with securing their stream. There's no secret they've been hacked multiple times by myself and others. There's no secret that their vulnerabilities are seemingly endless, and they're also being tracked by Conrad. But in this particular case, I personally discovered in our hardware communications facility, Weber amongst all of the gear. So, I mean, naturally, I'm assuming he was there messing. Once I took him back, I had no problems with the stream, with securing the stream, and that's why I assume it. Am I giving you extra information beyond your question? Have I answered your question properly?
I believe so.
Okay.
Now, are you aware of any knowledge, or do you have any knowledge, I should say, of the power of esoteric portal technology that was supposedly used to gain access to the stream?
Okay, so I got a little knowledge of that, man. So that's a little bit more Skunk Ape's wheelhouse. I'm a little more the material tech. He's a little more the esoteric other stuff. But I know a little bit about it just from my associations with Skunk Ape. And
Okay,
of course,
so you've
the
come
mainframe.
across it.
Sorry.
So you've come across it, but you haven't. You don't necessarily understand its potential to hack it.
No, sir.
Do you believe then that if Weber had not tampered, or whoever had not tampered with the communications facility hardware, that the rival stream would have had any ability to steal the feed from Total Insanity?
Say that again. I zoned out for a second.
No problem. If there was no tampering, would the rival stream have been able to steal the feed?
That can't be said for sure because the tampering certainly is a surefire way, but they could have used methods outside of hardware tampering. That to me was what I was trying to figure out things in the software, and it wasn't until I went out to the hardware that I realized that was where the problem seemingly lied.
So, you believe that Weber's actions did directly cause a security failure, and it wasn't necessarily the portal technology on its own that allowed the stream to be stolen?
as much as I hate to say it, because Weber has been a trusted friend of the stream, from finding Weber there amongst everything, it really does seem like it seems like he was the culprit. I don't like to say it, but it does seem it.
Perhaps, let's say, for reasonable doubt, that Weber hadn't necessarily caused enough damage for the stream to have been taken down on your side of things. If he had not been caught, is it likely the damage would have reached the threshold where a stream would have eventually been compromised?
Do you mean from the proposed attack from the rival stream, or do you mean that it would eventually be compromised just because our security systems?
Yes, I mean the damage that was done in our communication systems, would it eventually have reached a level with which it would have been easy to steal our feed?
Well, if somebody had continued access to that area like Weber, I would say that yes, but it would have to be. Am I answering this right? I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I stayed up really late last night playing Sly Cooper.
I understand. It's a good game. It's fun to watch. Now, that is all I have for you today. Thank you for being here, Nathaniel.
Thank you. Now, but wait, I can't. Before we take him off the stand, I would like to do cross-examination, if that's possible. I'm just going to stay sitting down here to answer my questions, if that's okay with the judge.
I'll allow it.
And I'll stay standing if that's cool.
Okay, just for simplicity's sake right now, yes, you can stand. So, Superfly, is it true? Let me bring up my documents here. I was going to ask you questions about the workings of the stream. Phil covered a lot of that already. I would like to establish Total Insanity's record of negligence with streaming issues. So if we could have a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna take the witnesses away now. If we could have a moment. Where's Leo? Where's I don't have my glasses on. Okay, it disappeared. Okay, that doesn't make sense. There I am. Okay, I decided that I will stand up. Hello, Phil. I hope you're
Hello.
Anyway, bring the evidence up now. I need to bring one of the exhibits. I forget the number. This is, well, first, Nathaniel Superfly. I'd like to outline. There was a gate with no lock on the sensitive equipment. There were repeated malfunctions and security compromises, which you just admitted to earlier in the questioning. I'll reference the saga of Leo 2.0, Total Insanity the Retrospective, and Nate's cybersecurity episode on January 27th, 2026. Do you recall saying, you guys have so many vulnerabilities, it's not even funny? Do you recall this, my dear friend Nathaniel Superfly? I may have said that, yes.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Objection overruled. I'm curious about where he's going with this.
Bring up the evidence. I'm updating the cybersecurity infrastructure for the show. We already know how vulnerable we can be. We have Skunk Ape's cloaking mechanism, but quite frankly, I got a lot of work to do down here, man. You guys have a lot of... let's just say you wouldn't be insured by the insurance companies that insure the universities that need to have double authentication, passwords, and other things of that nature. Anyway.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Are you telling me that we were insecure this whole time?
You guys don't even... You guys... have so many vulnerabilities, it's not even funny. I'm updating. Do you notice the heavy gulp by Phil Meisner as well? I'd like to also bring up the additional scene photos here. As you can see, scene photo number 1, there's a gated lock gate with no lock. Scene photo number 2, you can see the zoomed in photo, no lock. If this is such high security, why is this so unsecured? Here is the area where Weber was attemptedly found. Oh, what is this? Toxic waste being stored? Is this some type of other thing? But that's maybe has nothing to do with this case. I digress. You could object to that if you wanted to, but I'm going to stop there.
I'll allow it because I feel like that helps my case.
I would just like to say, with all of these insecurities of the stream, how can we be sure that my client's activities even had anything to do with the rival stream or what they were doing? And I will rest there. I will go back to my seat. Okay. And that's okay.
That's ending your cross-examination.
So
okay.
Superfly's done. And now, okay.
Please call your next witness.
Okay, Your Honor, I call the host of Total Insanity, the inimitable Leo Ziva, to the stand.
Okay. This one, okay. This is very complex. Okay, I look this very similar to the lawyer. Okay. I'm here. Cool. Please ask me your questions, please.
I would also like to note you look quite strikingly similar to Nathaniel Superfly. But that only makes sense given that he is your alter ego.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Thank you, Leo, for being here.
Of course, of course.
First, I want to know, how long have you known Weber?
I've known Weber for like 20 years. Weber's been with me for a very long time.
So it's safe to assume you know him very well.
He's one of my best bros. I mean, we don't like hang out a lot, but like we just been around each other so much. It's like you know what I mean? We've just had a lot of similar experiences. We know a lot about each other.
Don't hang out a lot. Okay. Is it possible?
It's already 8:46. How's this trial going to end in time?
You know, these things, they run on very long. It's very important for due process to take its time.
Yes.
Anyways, so you've known him for almost 20 years or over 20 years.
Yes.
Longer than any of the other characters that are featured currently on Total Insanity. Is that right?
Why? Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. So the hesitation, I had a little mental thing. I guess, yes, that would be true.
You mentioned that you and Weber don't hang out a lot. Is it possible, then, that Weber has perhaps become jealous of the time you spend with other more prominent characters on the stream instead of spending time with him, despite this longer friendship?
I could see it, but Weber's not too much of a jealous guy. Weber kind of does his own thing. Weber's like, let him do his thing. He's good.
Now, regardless of any intent, do you think that Weber was capable of damage that was caused to the stream?
Weber is like a really tiny guy. So in some ways, it's hard to imagine he could do a lot of damage. Then again, he's small. He can go in there. And he has a lot of strength. He plays basketball a lot. And so I know that he has a lot of physical strength for that. He could be like an ant, where he has a lot of strength packed into the tiny body, for all I know.
Do you get a lot of traveling salesmen that visit you at Freakhouse Studios?
No. We don't really get too many traveling salesmen, especially this day and age.
So that's a bit of an oddity. then
Oh yes, and Weber will be telling his story about that. He claims that he approached a traveling salesman approach, but that we'll get to that in the defense, I suppose.
mhm. Okay, Leo. As of today, has there been entered into evidence any valuable item that were supposedly dropped by the admittedly unlikely traveling salesman?
I'm zoning out a lot today. What was the beginning of that question?
As of today, has there been entered into evidence any valuable item?
Wait, but what do you mean valuable item about? Wait, huh?
So, I believe the story goes, as we might see more later, the traveling salesman was approached by Weber, and a valuable item was, quote, to have been dropped.
Oh, yes.
Has any valuable item of any type been found
No.
and entered into evidence?
You're referring to that? No value item has been found.
So is it possible then, Leo, that your friend Weber of 20 years has fabricated this entire story of a salesman simply to cover his tracks?
It's possible. It's not like Weber. It
Who
would
you admit
disappoint.
you don't hang out with as much as
I know. It's
other
like we
people.
know each other, but I don't really know him on an intimate, emotional level, perhaps.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe there was really a salesman, or do you think Weber maybe has something against you and the stream?
I can't see why Weber would have something against me, but it's also hard to believe a traveling salesman. It's like, I guess I'm not really giving you a proper answer to this question. Do I have to answer yes or no because it's court, or can I give you maybes?
Maybes is fine. Your indecision, I think, does speak enough for you. Finally, do you believe that Weber is too trusting?
I think Weber has an average sense of trusting and skepticism, I think. But he does spend a lot of time indoors and on the basketball court only, so he doesn't get a lot of real world experience.
Okay. Now, you've known Weber for 20 years. That sort of assumes, and you can correct me here if I'm wrong, that your alter ego, Nathaniel,
Yes.
who we spoke to just briefly, also has known Weber for about 20 years.
That becomes a little more complicated because he was stuck in the mainframe. So we do share some knowledge in strange ways, and memories get mixed up, but he knows Weber less, I would say.
So he maybe wasn't personally in his presence as much until recently, but like you said,
But he's been
Nathaniel
watching me
might
in the
have-
stream, so he's seen Weber at least a lot. Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you.
Why do you think that there is any explanation for why Weber may not have gone to Nathaniel Superfly when the item had hit in the very sensitive area of the communications?
Wait, damn it. I turned on music and got distracted about your question again. I'm sorry.
Cue the music as an important feature of this courtroom.
I'm embarrassed in front of the court.
So, let the
Don't
record
be
show
embarrassed.
embarrassment. Okay.
Proceed.
Proceed.
Given the nature of the relationship between Weber and Nathaniel Superfly, perhaps can you speak to why Weber didn't directly go to Nathaniel, given the secure nature of the communication center, perhaps having a delicate item being lost?
Oh, okay. I think Weber. This is the thing that seems kind of crazy. Weber will claim he didn't even realize that was the communications thing. He says he didn't realize what he was doing. That's what he says. So I can only go by his words.
And you believe him when he says that?
It seems somewhat suspicious. It does.
All
I have
right.
to admit.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, get away from there, Leo, please. Okay. Do you have more witnesses to call, my dear fellow Phil Meisner?
I do, but I fear we may be approaching time here. I could probably get one more if that's possible.
Yes, please.
Okay. I call Skunk Ape as my next witness.
Where's me? Where is my body? Objection, Your Honor.
Not really
He's the bailiff.
I'm gonna allow it. Come on, let's do it.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now how do
If you want, I can just go over there and talk to him over there.
Now he can wiggle across.
Okay.
No, sorry. I'm kind of large for this area, but I'll try my best. I have to really crouch. Okay.
All right.
I'll sit
Now,
down.
while that was definitely a hilarious sight, this is a serious matter, so let's continue. Thank you, Skunk Ape, for being in the court today. Of course, this is your job, partially so.
Yeah, you know it. I don't go out of the swamp too often, but this is very important.
I appreciate it. How did you come to be associated with Total Insanity?
I was tracked down in the episodes titled The Search for Skunk Ape so that I could provide a cloaking mechanism to cloak the stream from Conrad, it's a whole story, but Conrad's tracking down Al, and they have to hide from the stream, and that's how they got me.
So, as a favor to Leo and the stream, you've cloaked the stream to keep away the serious, violent criminals. Are you close with Nathaniel Superfly?
I've actually become somewhat close with Superfly in recent times. We ended up actually doing a collaborative electronic music duo. So I have gotten to know him more and more. We're kind of striking up a friendship, I'll say.
That leads me to my next question, which is, when is the next Super Skunk song coming out?
I don't know yet.
Okay, moving on. With your ethereal cloaking and Nathaniel Superfly's IT security systems, shouldn't the stream be perfectly impenetrable?
I mean, you'd think so. But nowadays, dude, it's like a constant cat and mouse. Wait, maybe it's not cat and mouse. There's just basically, we update the
Cat and
settings.
dog, perhaps?
People figure out new ways to break the security. We update the security. They find new ways to break it. It's kind of this endless cycle.
A little less cat and mouse, a little more dog and cat.
Yes. Oh, dog cat. Excellent reference there.
So, then, in light of Weber's actions, as we understand them here today, do you agree that the threat of danger has become very real for some of the characters on the show? Meaning, with the tampering, has there been an increased threat level to our fellow judge here?
I guess, yes, that would be true.
Are there any other characters affected? Perhaps yourself?
Certainly, I'm a master of hiding away. But I could plausibly presume, yes, that could be the case.
Well, it looks like we're getting documents in the freakout email, so if we maybe need to check those.
Yeah.
The court clerk, can you grab that? Okay.
That's me. I'll do it when I'm off the stand. Good Lord, too much to do.
I thought there was more clerks here, but maybe not. Okay, I guess we only have so many characters on the show. That makes sense. Do you, Skunk Ape, make contact with any other humans other than the ones who host and co-host Total Insanity?
I do not make contact with any other humans. I'm very strict about it. But Leo and Phil came searching for me, and they were pretty cool. So,
and that's due to your need for survival. Is that true?
Yes. If I go out in the world too much, I'm definitely threatened. and I believe that people may even try to hunt me to prove that Bigfoot-esque creatures exist.
So my final question to you, do you feel that Weber's actions has endangered your life or your future on the show?
I feel if Weber's actions led to the stream compromise, yes, I feel that. Yes.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, watch out, Brown.
Okay. Well, very interesting. I hear that there is a new piece of evidence, a drawing of a traveling salesman going around. Here we have, bring this in here. A traveling salesman, a sketch of a criminal posing as a traveling salesman is going around. Here's one submitted, just to throw that out there. Okay.
You know what? I think I might need that. Give me a copy of that. I'm going to use that. Looks like we're running very low on time. Should we take a recess? Gary, what do you think?
Well,
I think we definitely. This is a question for the ages. Chat. We're going to take a recess. Definitely. Now, when we come back, I don't have as long. I don't think I think because Phil asked many of the questions, my part won't be as long. So we could stretch this to another episode. We could finish it all tonight in maybe an hour and a half instead of the hour. Let us know what you'd presume, or what you'd prefer, if either one. And we're gonna head to, well, I shouldn't say it, Judge. Is this okay with you if we head to recess?
Yes. Let's stop the music and let's go to recess. Okay, so
It's Francis and Frenz, always together, but that only depends if they haven't been fighting or want to compete. It's a world of friendship, fulfilled and complete. Stuck with each other from now to the end. This is the story of Francis and Frenz. Last time on Francis and Friends. And stay out. Francis was escorted off school premises. He and the guys reconvened in the field to get their first meal in days. Problem was, Francis still couldn't find his pit. Who cares about the gnarly pit? We need sustenance. We need something more. We need s'mores, said Joey, but Francis wasn't deterred. He went looking everywhere for his pit, even in the most unlikely places. Get out of my office, Francois! Forget about the pit on the ground. Think about the pit in our stomachs. But the s'mores are in the pit. And where is your pit? Said Archibald. He's gone. Forevermore. What you talking about, Francis? Said Sven. I can't find the pit. It's not where I left it.
Puh, diese Folge hat ja wirklich eine Menge Dialog, said Hans. I feel search for the pit even if it brings me to the state of misery. Well, Francis, I think it's safe to say your friends are already there. Where? In a state of misery. No, this is not possible. What? What do you mean? Why not? Because they are here. Oh, you know what I mean. I assure you, monsieur, I don't know. I have never known. I will never know. Whatever. Will Francis find the s'mores? Not whatever. Whatever. You sound like a stupid... Francis, I'm not arguing with you. So it's just okay that my pity's gone? Well, at least you're not falling in it anymore. A small price to pay for delicious chocolatey, marshmallowy, crunchy goodness. Will Francis find the s'mores and rejuvenate everyone? I hope so. I'm not talking to you. Or is this the end of the line for them all? I hope not. Shut up. Find out next time on Francis and Friends. That's my line.
That concludes our recess.
There's more to the episode.
Now,
Wait, go back to the episode.
wait, there's more to the episode? Oh.
There's post-credits.
Back to the episode. Post-credit scene.
Why do we always travel at night? La noche es muy inesperada. Oh, it'll be a surprise. I like surprises. This whole trip is full of surprises. That's it.
So I apologize for cutting the recess short. I assumed that it was over. Thank you for the post-credit scene. Now,
No problem.
it seems to me that there's overwhelming consensus within the jury that we should take a longer recess and resume next week, continuing the trial. And so yeah, that's all I got right now. So thanks for
Thank
being
you, Your
here.
Honor.
We will, if the prosecution needs to interview any more witnesses next episode, we will resume with that. Then we will move to the defense. Then we will do the rest of everything. Okay.
Okay.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Al to leave. Did they do that?
Okay. Bye, guys. Cool. Court's fun. Yeah.
Okay, Phil.
Nice work today, Newman.
Yeah, I didn't really have too much to do, I guess, but I have to say, I've got my work cut out for me. Okay, why?
Well, luckily, you've got more time to prepare.
I guess that's true. Well, Meisner, I'll see you another day.
See you then. See you on the floor.
Wow. What a riveting case today at here. at the courthouse. Will Weber be convicted? Will he be a free man? Will he simply get a $3,000 fine? Find out on the next Total Insanity. Okay, bye guys. Bye. I want to go back in the bushes.